Hello, everyone. My name is Abhi, and welcome back to another podcast session. Today, I have a very special friend on my podcast. His name is Milos Jivanov, and he's from Serbia. So, not only did I meet him through Rich and Niche Network, but also we both used to work with Rich. He still works, and I met him personally in Serbia. I would love for you guys to know who he is. And he's an amazing person. If you need any help when it comes to digital marketing, career options, or any business consulting, he is a go to person. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to know him. Hello, Milosh. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'll be really good and excited to be on a podcast. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Awesome. Can you give me a brief overview of your background, highlighting the aspects that led you to digital marketing?
Yeah, so as Abi said, I come from Serbia. The idea of going online and working with people abroad was not so terrifying to me because I could communicate. So, yeah, that kind of opened my eyes. And one time, this is an interesting story. One time I was coming home on my bicycle, and my one of my uncles was just leaving, and he said, "You know what? Money is on internet. You can make money via internet." And I was like, wow. When I look back, I think that was the point I will never forget. It really stuck with me. So, yeah, to me, it was a lot of video games in the past, being like pretty much in elementary school. That led me to learn English. So that led me to be open to business online. And Gary Vee, when I stumbled upon him, I was like, nice, I can actually turn my passions into an online business. So I used really burning and growing passions for cars, classic cars, 80s, 90s Beamers mostly. And I put up a blog, met a guy, a partner up. He was heavily into automotive photography. So we were using his photos, people's cars, the features we were doing on a blog that I was making on a WordPress site. And everything started from there. And then we upped the IG page. It skyrocketed in 2 years to 40, 50K. And yeah, from then we merged the brand into another brand of another guy who was doing really great t-shirt designs pretty much. And so that was our first product. So yeah, that's like a time frame of 2012 to it was going through 2021, end of 2021. Yeah.
Wow. So that sounds like an awesome experience of almost 9 years. How many years have you been working on your business that you just talked about? And what were some key digital marketing skills that helped you grow your business?
Yeah, the whole business turned into a branded print on demand clothing brand, pretty much. Let's call it that way. So it was branded. It was not really just something random you do just for the sake of sales. I was building a brand with my partner from Puerto Rico, and obviously we were going heavily on IG as we grew to 50K. I was really focusing on brand content, audience like community, going really one on one with everyone as I was reaching out. My outreach was I like your content on your page. I respond to your stories after a few days when you drop a story. And I'm like, cool, Carmen, I'd like to know more. And then we start the texting. I then offer them a feature, a full blown feature on our page that they can share their story, what led them to that car and everything. So that was like a mini blog post on our IG. But at the time, we stopped uploading those on our blog. There was not a lot of traction. I didn't really knew SEO that good. So yeah, really heavily on content, photography as well. And my interest was Facebook ads, how to drive more traffic to the website, because obviously from IG organic, you can really do much, even though we were hitting like 1K plus a month of visitors on our site.
Wow. So this tells me, like in your first answer, a few years, close to 9 years of hard work and eventually leading on to creating a brand for the love of cars. You talked about selling t-shirts. You talked about people's passion of wearing those t-shirts while driving the cars or even the bikes, and especially really, really niche category of customers who first of all love BMW, and second who love the classic cars from the 90s and 80s, right? So I believe even if that was your decision based on passion, but that was a smart decision from your side to actually think about it from a business perspective. So what were the factors that influenced your decision to pursue an online business?
That's a good question, Abby. It was from my point of view, it was a no-brainer, especially being from a third world country. I just didn't want it to bother with our economy here. and the market and everything. And the print on demand was really a hack for me to not have products here and ship them out. So I can just focus on building my brand, doing the digital marketing magic, applying it everything on a business, just learning more about it. I wish I was learning more. I wish I was not so much in the business, but working on the business, actually, on myself, on my skills. I was pretty much living on pennies, but I just kept it going. I was, with my parents most of the time, sometimes alone. Pretty much everything I was earning, I was just using to fix my car, take my car out and create some content. Okay, I made some sales. This is good. A great opportunity to make more content. So everything was aligned, and that's why when you have a passion for the business, you can just use it to just do even more fun stuff with your hobby, if that makes sense. And also, like, I only was interested in remote work. The number one thing was really be remote capable. That was my way to go. Even when I met my wife, I told her, look, we can we go along really well, but if we don't agree on not being bound to a physical location when it comes to our jobs, we can make this happen. I'm only interested in making money online. It doesn't have to be much, but it has to be only online so we can change our locations if we want. I just wanted that freedom.
Yeah, our generation is blessed to have such opportunities. So, can you share some experiences or methods that have significantly contributed to your growth in digital marketing skill set? Like you talked about Facebook ads, you talked about Instagram page that you grew to 50K audience, you talked about blogging, you talked about photography and content creation for your business. What helped in learning all those skills?
Yeah, great question, Abhi. When you run an online business, you run into a lot of challenges, obviously. And so each challenge kind of pushes you to find a solution, a tool to fix the problem. And my biggest problem was traffic. So that led me to either go heavily on SEO again, do YouTube content, or go into paid media, into paid advertising. And the go to at the time was Facebook ads. I really wanted to go into Facebook ads. And my first opportunity was the upcoming Black Friday at the time. And so this was 2020. And I ran Facebook ads for the first time to warm audience, for Black Friday. And that was a huge success. It was just an eye opener that this actually works. And now the next step was, how can I make this to cold audiences, pretty much people who never saw our brand? How can I reach to those people and convert them into sales? So that was the major push.
That is brilliant. You said that the problems actually led to solutions, and those made you learn these skills and grow in them. Amazing. To what extent have you combined your formal education with these self taught methods in honing your digital marketing skills?
Really, I'd say none, pretty much. I was really not into school. I was the guy that was skipping high school classes. That, yeah, I went to university, like college type of thing, but then I was a quick dropout. First year, I just dropped out. I was like, okay, I just confirmed myself. I'm gonna go heavily on the business side of things, entrepreneurship, online business, remote stuff. That's pretty much it. If that answers your question.
That pretty much answers my question. What I can take from your answer is it was all your own motivation. You motivated yourself to learn those things. And that's how it should be in today's world, is my belief. We live in a gig economy where you cannot depend on a teacher to teach you how to run an online business. So I want to know, looking back, are you satisfied with choosing this career path?
Oh yeah, man. It's the best decision ever, and I just cannot see myself going the any other way. This was the only way for me because it started really early, the whole idea, and it just grew stronger, obviously. I knew this works. It's just about skilling up, being a better business owner, being a better entrepreneur, just learn communication, learn marketing, learn sales. So yeah, that's the thing. Like putting more focus on the business, on myself, rather than in being in the business, producing all this content.
That was a good one. That was a good one, Milos. I agree with that. And the next thing that I want to ask is, what are your immediate and long term goals, and how do you plan to achieve them?
It's inside of me, and I want to help. I always wanted to help like more people realize this whole opportunity, whole new world of online business, and or just bigger and more online, and the way it can. I always wanted to help people on this my business, I was also asking myself, like, should have I just gone like freelancing and really work with businesses and help them just more businesses grow, other than just doing my own the maps or the strategy. And what I learned from Rich UX, from the Rich and Niche Digital Marketing, is a simple analogy that every business, every project online has map, vehicle, and you need fuel. Where should we go? And then you have the vehicle, the business machine, so-called funnel, unified site that was working, product was great, but how more money? You need more traffic, obviously. Just like good old days, you want to open up a business in a busy street, right? Now you want a place of where the attention is. So you need great content, or you need great paid ads if you want to do instant, traffic. Just pay money. So that would be the fuel. So you need those three. You can understand them. You can really do much. You can help people. You can do stuff. You can build stuff. You can really choose the path you want to go, or learning and adopting where the with the earlier. If you ask me, that's the way to go. Be surrounded with people, and
Is there anything else that you would like to share today when it comes to digital marketing or online business?
oh, there's many things, but I don't think we have time today. Yeah, everyone should focus on communication. Everything is communication, and that will help in your life, online or not. Just being able to communicate. Like, I'm now communicating and I'll be on a different language. This is not our first language. It is difficult even nowadays, but still, the way we can do that is because we understand communication. So being able to communicate more, study communication, listen to Brian Tracy, listen to, Rich UX. Those things are invaluable. So studying communication is a key to life, pretty much.
Awesome. You hit the nail on the spot when it comes to communications, because you talk about copywriting, it's about communication. You talk about creating content, it's communication. You talk about creating email sequences, it's communication. You talk about creating websites, it's communication. Overall, whenever you think about anything in a business, most of it, or maybe all of it, it all comes down and boils down to communication. So I definitely am with you when it comes to this suggestion. It is an awesome suggestion for anyone who may be a seasoned online business owner or someone who wants to get started with either digital marketing or an online business. Thank you so much for all that, Milos. Those were awesome things that you just shared with us today. And I'm sure that audience is going to love your personality and your openness to things. So where can people find you online if they would like to get in touch with you?
I think LinkedIn would be the best way to go. So feel free to share them my LinkedIn Abi. It's pretty much my name, but Abi will include a nice link in the description of this video. So yeah, feel free to reach out. Feel free to ask questions. I invite you to come to our community of Rich and Niche and really learn these skills. So yeah, either LinkedIn or come to Rich and Niche. I'm the host there as well. Yeah, those will be the best go-to places.
Awesome. So people can reach out to you on LinkedIn, and just like he mentioned, I will put down the link in the description for his LinkedIn account. And also, if you want to go ahead and check what Rich and Niche is all about, I'll put the link in the description for that as well, so that you can check out my mentor's coaching and see what he has to offer. If you are going to be part of this community, as you have seen in my previous podcast and all the guests, you'll meet awesome people. You will see the difference in your life once you become a part of this community. Thank you so much for being here today, Milos. And thank you all for watching today's podcast session. I believe I'll see you soon once again with another great guest. And see you in the next one. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye bye.